Hello and welcome to another installment of China Dailies the Week, your source for all the news you don't need. I'm your host, Eric Hezhou. Now, before we start the show today, we'd like to give our condolences to the Williams family. Like most comedians and performers, we too feel the sudden and tragic loss of the great Robin Williams. I still remember watching Hook for the first time. I'm sure Williams is up in heaven hoping that we'll all cheer up soon. So going along with the spirit, let's start the show. In another case of weird and poorly executed bank robberies, a man took a meat cleaver to a bank in Hezhou Guanxi Zhuang autonomous region. The man tried to steal money from the bank by smashing the glass barrier, separating the teller from the regular people. Here, take a look. It's just ridiculous. He keeps smashing and smashing and smashing, but nothing happens. The glass is bulletproof. It's not like a meat cleaver will be able to break it anyway. Luckily, no one was hurt and the man was taken away by the police. If he was smarter, he would have done his research. This must have been the 5th case this year of an unsuccessful bank robbery in China. Our next story here will probably either destroy or restore your faith in humanity, depending on how you look at it. We take you to a small town in Minnesota. The town is so small that there's 12 people. But these 12 people seem to have a lot of heart and a lot of humor. They elected a dog as honorary mayor.
Well, the village of Cormorant is now taking things up a little bit, bringing it up a notch. Its new mayor is Duke the dog.
Whoa.
12 people live there. They each paid $1 to vote. Duke will be sworn in this weekend for his 1-year term. No salary for this dog, no. He will get a year's worth of kibble. The
Honorable Canine Duke will uphold the office of mayor in the city of Cormorant for 5 weeks. So far, there's no clue if he'll pass any legislation. But who knows? Maybe he'll use his newfound mayoral powers to get a massage like this corgi.
好舒服哦. No?
Okay, so moving away from the States, we'll take a look at something a bit different. Video games. Well, not video games per se, but the lessons video games teach us, which is usually nothing. When one father found out his young sons were obsessed with the war-based video game, Call of Duty, he came to the conclusion that his kids needed to be taught a real lesson. He made a deal with his kids that if they wanted to continue playing their game, they had to be willing to visit a war zone. So he took his kids to the Gaza Strip. Note that he took his trip before the current conflict in April. Not to get too serious, but hopefully his kids have learned something about the horrors of war, and won't be annoying kids to beat me online all the time.
Have you ever called it human rights? Everyone has an opinion, you know?
Actually, that's not true. Kids under the age of 16 don't have an opinion, so shut your mouth, and I'm sure you went over the age of 16. By a mile you went over the age of 16. So before you start looking into you don't know about, why the don't you read up about it, you prick?
Why don't you cut down on the swearing, little boy?
This is it for the week. China Daily source for all the news you don't need. Be sure to follow us on Sina Weibo at CD Video. Now, here's your viral video pick of the week.